breaking basketball. It's a good time. It's a good time. Game 7. Game 7. Called in the 6, and I was wrong. All cards ship. Everything ships. We don't keep nothing around this joint. You bought it, it's yours. Base, hits, everything. We don't even want it. It goes to you. We do this for the people. Alright. Here we go. Non-open spots. Just open cases. Well, one open case, then the second case will be opened upon conclusion of the first case. Booyaka Shaw. Look at that. Look at that. Perfecto. It's like Spurs. Motion offense basketball. Just beautiful to watch. Just beautiful to watch. Alright, Brown, but if you want us to do it a different way, let us know. Send us a message on the eBay. We'll see what we can make happen for you. Make sure you get your stuff in a timely manner. The gentleman that runs the operation is from the island. So, trust me, we understand. We overstand. Let's get going. So, who picked the Pacers in 7? Somebody lie to me real quick. One of you lie to me real quick. Who picked the Pacers in 7? I know of one person that would have picked the Pacers in this finals. He's also a Ben Shepherd supporter, which is disturbing in multiple ways. No, I mean real people. Not like former Pacer players like Jermaine O'Neal, Reggie Miller, Cheryl Miller, Jamal Tinsley, Mark. They don't count. I'm talking about actual. Shut up, Block. You do not have the Pacers in 7. You don't even know basketball. You're a Bulls fan. You're a Bulls fan. You're not allowed to say anything in regards to basketball. You also have Thunder in 7. I know. Alright, we'll get back to that. We'll spin the block on the finals. In the meantime, in between time, since we do have that direct line with the card gods, put the players you purchased in the chat so that we may send a request up to the card gods and they will bless you accordingly. If your karma is high. Hopefully it is. Course side of Darius Garland, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You got Stephon Castle, Easy Missy, Andrew Wiggins, Miami Heat fame, 84 out of 299. Klay Thompson got Bud Carrington. Okay. So far, so good. Jonathan Kemp, 27 out of 99 on the autograph. That's fire. It's a fire little autograph. I like it. Also, Godaro on the red, white, and blue skis. Adeem Bona, 79 out of 99 on a bona fide hit. Little autograph there. We got Cody Williams on the red, white, and blue. Demetrius John Morant. Base Wemby and Idris Bam Adebayo, 174 out of 175. Got also and Monta Ellis. That's crazy. 27 for a number of kids he has. Look at the blasphemy. Look at the blasphemy permeating from the YouTube chat already. And it's by the moderator, no less. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the disrespect. But yes, possibly 27 for the amount of, I mean, it's not a completely false statement, but I mean, didn't need to be stated, sir. Let that man live. Let that man live. Nice little patchy patch. Feeling ham for you? That's got to be a typo. That must be Rob Dillingham. That must be Rob Dillingham. That can't, because feeling ham is crazy. If you're feeling ham. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Kevin, start over. There we go. I called it. Rob Dillingham. There we go. That's like my man up here. Dillingham for me. That's like, Darvingham? Like, I don't know if he got any cards in the set. But alright. Cool. Got a request for Clean Call. DK Net Splash. Little Dalton Connect game. Westside Connect game. That guy's gonna be out of here. Nobody's got the cover boy. Oh, there's a zebra. We got our zebra. Our striped animal already. Animal. There's Connect Gang. This is a little courtside love. Followed by Jared McCain on the zebra.
Nice.
Ooh. Get well soon, kid. Get well soon. Devin Carter. Who the hell wants a Devin? All right, Devin Carter. I got it. There's Rob Dillingham on the base. Ty Maxey. This is a premier level. Khalil Ware, that's a nice hit. 160 out of 249 on the premier. What am I looking at here? The Bird. James Harden on the patch. Nice little non-numbered patch. There's DG, Darius Garland. More McCain Life. There's Jokic. Anthony Davis on a silver. Here's our guy, Jackie Q. Nas Reed. SGA. Get it together. 8 out of 35. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. There's Rob again. Little sky high of Giannis and a red, white, and blue of one Josh Hart. Big LeBron supporter. Big LeBron fan. That Josh Hart guy. Hey, Joe Dirt. You got a Rain Man. You already got a Rain Man hit. You got an autograph. So you're already up. Got Jesus Shuttleworth, Zebo, Paulo, and Rain Man. It's a wild combination, but we're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. We're going to show you some love. We're going to show you some love. Little non-numbered joint there. Monte Ellis is going to break since you sniped him from me. Some well wishes from the chat. Oh, look at Lucy breaking it down. Oh, Seattle ties. Look at you. I see you. Caitlin Clark from the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Caitlin Clark. Dean Chet needs to get it together more because he's been bullied inside all series long. Well, he's slighting the cheeks. Yep. Need some rocks in his pocket. Look at the detective. Look at the detective over there. All Seattle guys. Mr. Steroids not getting enough minutes and Thunder losses. Mr. Steroids is who? Who's Mr. Steroids? Went to school with Clay. This is why you collect just him. Shuttlesworth. Did we get 2 zebras? 2 zebras. 2 boxes, 2 zebras. What in the hell is going on? I would love to see Seattle Ray Allen play in today's game. He beat Noyce. Clean calm. Hallie on the court side. There's Zanos. Nice little silver Zanos there. RJ Barrett. AJ Johnson. Collect these while you can, folks. He's going to be good. 2 out of 99 on the AJ. There's Clean Kong on the court side. Well, there's our zebra. Yuki Kawamura.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Shout out to that spot. You got it. You got it. That's fire. That's fire. 2 zebras. Both good. Well, good for the person. Michael Red, 72 out of 75 on the auto. The slingshot lefty. Little Amen Thompson. Love our Amen Thompson hits. See what he does next year. Should be awesome. Jules Randle. The illustrious Jules Randle. Little Boozy Vert. Alex Saw. Cam Johnson, 127 out of 175. Soon to be Laker. Cam Johnson. Ooh. We're in for a great night, folks. 5 out of 5. Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, that's for our guy, too.
We're in for a good night, folks. We're 2 boxes in.
This guy got 2 Wemby out of 5s in the last week.
We are 2 boxes in. Same cast?
Same feller.
Wow. Wait, Value, is that you again? You, sir. You, sir.
Hey, when you're out, you're out.
Yeah, man. Are you in Vegas anytime soon? Playing any lotto, any of that? That's 2 Wemby's to 5. One was -5, Frozen Fracture, which is still damn insane. But you got a 5 out of 5 on Wemby right now. You are kind of winning. You're a bit ahead of the game there, sir. You're a bit ahead of the game. There's Jalen Brunson, by the way. He can play basketball fairly effectively as well. That's crazy. We're 2 boxes in. We're 2 boxes in, folks. It's either going to be a really good night or we're going straight down from here. I'm banking on a really good night, though. I think we're going to have one of those legendary evenings. A little AJ Johnson love there. A little Cam Johnson love there. A little Johnson and Johnson's love there. No Diddy. That's fire, though. Shout out to you. Maybe you will stunk on Jeremy Lin for once. Now that's a chase. You hear me? Yeah, if there's a Wemby rookie, that'd be kind of crazy. We did that, though. We pulled a Go Glitter his rookie year. You know. Something like Wemby likes it here. Wemby likes it here. It's very peaceful for him, apparently. So we love popping up on our breaks. All right, De'Aaron Fox. PJ Washington. Dame Lillard. 105 out of 249. Use Missy. Anthony Edwards. 22 out of 25. First edition to the tie-dye party. Ron Holland. The remix. Very nice hit there. Jordan Clarkson, 120 out of 249. Cody Williams, Sky High of JoJo. Well, there's our silver courtside caser. Connect Gang, West Side, Connect Gang. DK Net Splash. Dalton Connect. Silver Courtside. Yes, sir. Terrence Shannon. Kyle Kuzma, of all people. 36 out of 49 on the Kuz. Fred VanVleet. Dylan Jones, 62 out of 199 on the patch auto. And Ron Holland, the remix. On a nice little premier level. Black and white. Or red, white, and blue, I should say. Yeah, the tie-dyes are pretty fire. They really can't go wrong with them tie-dyes. Tie-dyes look sweet. They look sweet. Sweet tie-dyes. We're 2 boxes in. We can damn near stop the break now with what we've done thus far, but we won't. We'll keep going. We're going to push through. Jordan Clarkson. See where he ends up next year. Should be interesting. I don't think he's staying in Utah, though. I don't think he will be long for the world of the Jazz. I think he's moving out of there. They don't even know him in the city. Which is crazy. Going to a lot of Jazz games? Yeah, a lot. Because there's a plethora of 6'5" Filipino, fully tattooed gentlemen running around the city of Utah. So, clearly, easy mistake to make to not know who Jordan Clarkson is while working for the Utah Jazz basketball organization. We'll go a little bit bigger. Yeah, a little more space. There we go. Pretty easy to not know who Jordan Clarkson is while working for the team. Right? Right? That was sensible. Box 3. Oh, another rookie zebra. Okay. Let's check out the Seattle checklist real quick. Let's get that out the way. We're 3 boxes in. If we get another zebra, it's gonna be weird. We get a case full of zebra. Murray, Ron Holland on the court side, Anthony Davis silver, Cole Anthony, Gold Gang, 6 out of 10, gold patch auto, Cole Anthony. Welcome to the Grizzlies. Grizzlies legend, Cole Anthony. Can I trouble you for some assistance, sir? Actually, let me see. Sorry. 1 second, folks. Huh? Thanks, bud. It's fast. might need to go a little bigger than that. Alright, we'll give it a lot of room. We'll make our adjustments accordingly. Matas Buzelis, little boozy vert. Miles Bridges on the silver. Zach Edey. Triple J. Oh no, not Triple J. This is Gigi Jackson actually. This one is 57 out of 75. Nice mirror match. I like that. Good auto. Gigi Jackson. Followed by Roblox, Isaiah Collier. That young man has no neck to speak of. Franz Wagner, 137 out of 149. Ty Halley and Fuego, SGA. We need to see that. And Alex Sarr on the scope. You have Franz, you have card. Congratulations. If you have Franz, you have card. Orlando should be pretty good next year. A healthy Orlando Magic team is a scary Orlando Magic team because of the abundance of talent on that Orlando Magic team. They gonna be good. Alright. Looking forward to that. We only had the one trade this offseason. I know everybody's waiting to see where KD lands. I know we're waiting to see if the Spurs do anything, if they end up with Giannis and Wemby on the same team on some totally weird, unnatural basketball type of scenario. Or if they keep Dylan Harper, or if they draft Dylan Harper, I should say. Portland's on a rebuild, give them 3 years. I can see that. It's on the way. It's on the way. They're not far away. Did we get our color wheel? Cold color wheel. Color wheel. Color wheel. No, we're pulling for real. Reed Shepherd on the Cortai. Nope, little tie-dye. 10 out of 25. Spicy P. You've been hooping. Conjuring up all kind of elements to make sure that the Pacers win games. At least that's what they say. Second addition to the tie-dye party. Devin Booker, 70 out of 199, will also be traded this offseason, I'm sure. Fuego Abron, Cam Thomas, 97 out of 175, professional scorer, Cam Thomas. 47 out of 99 on the Connect gang. Dalton Connect on Sparks. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Two of them. Clutch at JT. There's Triple J. Scotty Barnes. Very, very awesome pose. 175 out of 299. Brody. Russell Westbrook. Professional bucket getter. Cam Thomas. Has not seen a possession that he couldn't shoot. So I'm gonna create a look out of this. I can find a look out of this one. Let me dribble it long enough. I'll find a look. I'm getting a shot off. He's not gonna miss an opportunity to get a shot off. Facts. All right, box 4 coming up. So no 3 for 3 on the Zebras. It's all right though. It's all right. Marcus Aldridge. That's old school. Turnaround fader. High release. Play defense on occasion. LA. Got traded for Tyrese Thomas. Draft night. Bulls had him. Blocked. The Bulls had LaMarcus Aldridge. They said, nah, give me the guy that jumps high. Let's go Tyrese Thomas. Let's get that dude. That's a win. Bro, his cheeks, boy. Elite cheeks. Terrible. All right. LaMelo on the court side. Brandon Ingram, 13 out of 25 on the tie-dye. Third addition to the tie-dye party. Shout out to Brandon Ingram. Kawamura on the court side. There's Julius Randle. Miles Turner, 127 out of 149. Playing very well in the playoffs. Derek Lively, 121 out of 125 on the X Factor patch auto. Oh boy, does he miss Luka Doncic. Jared McCain, Khalil Ware, Stuart Thompson, Clutch Braun, and cover boy, Luka Doncic, 126 out of 199. You can hear me. You can hear me, Block. Oh, you can hear me. Some of these front office moves that the Bulls make haunt your dreams, sir. And they're going to give Billy Donovan more money. More money. Not a player. Not a player. Not somebody that's out there winning games on the floor. Billy Donovan. Because he's earned it. He's earned the right to steal more money from the organization for his coaching prowess. Billy Donovan is who they're going to pay. Not Zach. Not try to get Matas some help. No. Billy Donovan. We're going to pay that guy. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't like basketball, just say you don't like basketball. Saves everybody time. You know what I mean? Just come out, come clean, just say, hey, bro, I'm not really here for this. I don't care nothing about this team. Just say that. Next Alan Cooper flag. Probably end up with like Asamoah, who's good. He can play. Asa Hooper. But he's not Cooper. Demetrius John Morant, will he be traded next? Connect game, KJ Simpson. Khalil Ware with another hit, 5 out of 125. Lil Boozy Vert, 26 out of 75. We need a Matas. Nice slow patch. Scratch and sniff for the Boozy. Jaylon, Tristan the Silva on the silver. Nick Vooch. Kaishan George, 204 out of 299. Giannis. Julius Randle, 66 out of 175. Harrison Ingram, 94 out of 99 on the auto. And Jason Tatum. Harrison Ingram does nothing but sign. He signs everything. I know this because we're constantly pulling Harrison Ingram autos. Back to that Tyrese pick. What about it? Yeah, man. They definitely messed that up. They got a long history of that, though. Since Mike left, it's kind of been. They got gifted the hometown kid. And then Tibbs decided to run him into the ground. We're up 15. Leave him out there. He's fine. Did his best Booby Miles. Impersonation. Left the star out there. And get ripped up. Still was better than Portland most of that time though. Yeah, I mean, Portland has some freak injuries too. That's for sure. Greg Oden never really getting out the gate. Brandon Roy couldn't stay healthy. Yeah, man. Portland went through some too. They went through some hells too. After the Trail Gangsters. Trail Gangsters had a squad, fam. Had Zebo and Jermaine O'Neal just chilling on the bench, waiting their turn. Arvidas Sabonis, Rasheed Wallace, who would be spectacular today. Damon Stoudemire, a little Mighty Mouse action. All of 5'10". Get to the rack, though. Bonzi Wells, Walt Williams. Got a squad. He's missing. Chet! 14 out of 75. Chet Holmgren on the auto. Very nice hit. Scope of Jaylen Brown. We'll see what he can do this coming season. It's his squad. You got no excuses now, kid. Scotty Barnes on the silver. Dean Bona. We got Gold Gang of Wardell. 2 out of 10. Stephen Wardell Curry. Or is it Wardell Stephen Curry? Yeah, it's the other way. It's the other way. Ron Holland having a great night. 55 out of 99. There's Chet again. And of course we pull Ronnie James, the remix. Nice little scratch and sniff. Zach LaVine. Montas. Bam on the silver. Steph Castle. 93 out of 175. Very nice. One of the highest ceilings in that class. You like Steph. It's numbered? Non-numbered. Non-numbered. Can't go to break without a Bronny James.
Nice. Ooh. Little Stephen Curry gold.
Gold Curry. And then
Harrison Ingram, Brandon Ingram boys hitting. Nice. Fire. Little Shet. Hey, is he going to play good?
Shut on,
Do you think Chet's going to ever have a good finals game? I don't know, man.
Lights are bright, bro. Lights are bright, bro.
About third options, bro. You better get that third option or we're DFAing your ass. We're switching up sports real quick.
Yeah, and Blue Camo. I told you, man. If they can't get that consistent numero dos,
I'll figure it out.
they gonna get the old man, bring him back home. Like AJ Johnson, yeah, they are.
I like AJ Johnson here.
I do. Yeah, we do. We do as a whole. We like AJ. He's going to be no, Ron Holland. He's going to be he's going to be good. En Fuego, little Boozy Vert. Nice little Montas there. Scope of Dylan Jones. Court side of Joshua Giddey. Roblox Collier. Like, it's almost Photoshop looking. right? It don't look like that should be his head on his, like, his neck looks like it don't belong to that head. Rob Dillingham on the patch. There's Chet on the red, white, and blue. Reed Shepard on the silver. JoJo Embed, 246 out of 299. Get healthy, kid. And by request, Kling Kong. Donovan Clingan, 16 out of 35. Look, man, I don't just make up this whole card guts thing. We really have that direct line. They loving your boys. Get your request in. Just saying. Just saying. But yeah, back to the AJ convo. AJ is going to be good. It's wide open Washington. A lot of space for development. You know, a lot of opportunity for somebody to really step up and make their mark, be the guy. So AJ's going to have an opportunity there. We'll see what they do in the draft. We'll see if Ace Bailey falls down there too. There's a possibility of that. I think he's skipping all the workouts. I like Boozy. Definitely figured it out towards the end. I don't know if he's going to be a number one or not. I like Montas. I like him a lot. I don't know if we're winning with him as a number one. So there might be some additional help he needs. Possibly becoming an elite second option. I like that as his role. Terrence Shannon is very good too. I don't know if he's going to push somebody out of there, out of Minnesota, because they pretty much said what they're going to do. So unless TSJ is going to be just strictly a 6-man or off the bench energy guy, they might have to find another home. I don't know if he's pushing McDaniels out of the way. I don't know if he's pushing, like, forcing him into that lineup. Into the starting lineup, at least. But TSJ is definitely talented. Jordan Poole, Jalen Duran, Kyle Kuzma on the patch. Yeah, Bub is pretty good too. Like I said, they got talent in Washington. They just have to figure out how to, like, blend it all together. Once they figure that part out, there might be something there. AJ Mitchell, very solid rookie himself, 111 out of 249. Well, by request, there you go, mobile CPR. Bronny James Jr., 247 out of 299. I'm not just saying these things just to say these things. We got that direct line. Brandon Ingram, 110 out of 199. AJ on the court side, and Cam Thomas on the silver. Two guys who hate defense, Alex English and Jordan Poole. Couple bucket getters that, well, Alex is. Jordan is not as consistent as he needs to be in the bucket getting process, but Alex was a dog. But nothing yet. Nothing yet for those two gentlemen. Fear not, though. Good sire. You're Washington. What are we building with? We got AJ, we got Bub. Kaishan, solid. Obviously, Bilal, Alex.
I think they're going to trade up this.
You think they're trading up to the top three? Who do you give up?
The word is that they would give up someone surprising to trade up, which I'm assuming that either means Solid or Bilal. I don't think they would give up Bilal.
Really?
Or if they want to give up Bub, but I also think that if you get to two, then you have to trade Bub Carrington and, Big Six or whatever, like Ian Harper.
Yeah.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
I like Bub Carrington a lot.
I like Bub too. I don't mind him. I think Bub's probably proven a little bit more. He's been more consistent. But I think the AJ ceiling might be a bit too high to miss at the 1. I don't know if yeah, man, that's a tough one. Kaishan George on the court side.
Jeremiah Fears, which I didn't know that Fears was like really jumping up so highly in a lot of mocks the last couple of years.
Fears is like that, my guy.
They like him a lot.
Kyrie swerving. 124 out of 175. Ty Halley, Devin Carter on the patch. DeMar DeFrozen. Couple back-to-back resachets. Jalen Brunson. Clean Kong, 25 out of 49 on the autograph. He scribbled all over that one. The vandalized card. Chet Holmgren, 58 out of 199. Kyle Kuzma, Fuego of Jason Tatum, and the scope of AJJ. AJJ. I mean, if we're looking for Dylan Harper and he's gonna be your guy, then yeah, I mean, I guess you make that move. I want to give AJ a chance at least. Obviously, you're not gonna miss an opportunity at Harper right now. I mean, maybe you can play them together, and AJ could be maybe your second playmaker. But I don't know. I kind of bank on giving that kid a chance and see what happens. I mean, you're the Wizards. Like, what are we really? Now, if Jordan Poole got to go, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm okay with Poole leaving. I'm okay with Middleton having to go if it comes down to somebody wanting a vet. Maybe even Marcus Smart. If he proves to be somewhat back to what he was before. I don't think we'll ever get the Marcus Smart we got in Boston. I think that guy's gone. All mocks got the Spurs picking Dylan Harper. Yeah, I think they probably will. If Washington does sneak up into the top 3 though, and it's Ace Bailey in Washington would kind of be ideal. I think they're 6 right now. So Ace Bailey in Washington would be ideal. I don't think he works in Philly just for the fact that they got a ton of kids over there that kind of established, like McCain's established before he got hurt. Maxey's established. Everything's going to run through JoJo. And Podcast Pete, I'm sure they're going to give him another chance to fulfill his destiny over in Philly, which I think he kind of already has. You're a podcaster, brother. So, I don't like Ace in Philly. I like Ace in Washington. I think if he gets past Philly, like if Philly don't take him, then he slides. If Philly goes to like Edgecombe or they trade down, Devin Booker, 231 out of 249. You hope Ace tanks all the way to the Bulls. I know, blah. I know. A lot of tears. Jared McCain on the camo, 60 out of 99. Little J-Mac love. Jules Randle. Nice little patch there. Scratch and sniff for the Jules. That sounds crazy. Scope of Jalen Williams. That was wild, bro. Damn. Can't believe that one. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Scratch and sniff for the Jules is wild. Jackie Cool. 31 out of 35. That was insane. Courtside Clay. And Bronny James on the silver. Malcolm Brogdon still in Washington. Bulls going in with Derek Queen, which I actually don't like. Which I actually don't mind. Don't like, that was weird. Which I actually don't mind. You're KJ Simpson. All right, Brian, I got you. Say less, friend.
Shocking.
Say less. I like the fact that he's still posting with absolutely no idea what the hell he's talking about. But just here for the vibes. Yeah, Brogdon's got to go. They got vets over there, and they got to flip all of them. I'm sure they're waiting for those phone calls if some of those guys look like they might still be viable. But I think the vets they have now are washed. The last real piece that they gave away was Denny. Kuzma's not good, so that wasn't really a loss. Mid-range Middleton is solid, but if he's not healthy and he's aging poorly, I don't know how much value he'll hold. We shall see. Did we build around Sarr? Denny didn't blow up. Denny was always fire. Denny been nice. I wanted Denny to be a warrior, if I'm honest with you. I thought that'd be a perfect spot for that kid to really get some exposure so the rest of the world can know. But Denny been nice. Payson Wallace, say less, I got you. We got a whole nother case, folks. We got a whole nother case. Denny been nice. Big Denny guy. Good defender, good passer. He got some range now to catch and shoot. Just a court side. Nothing too crazy for Clay just yet. But Denny been nice. I wanted him on a contender. Portland might end up being that sooner rather than later. Andrew Wiggins on a patch. So maybe the rest of the world will get to know how nice Denny is. But Denny one of them ones. Nikola Topic on silver. Bobby Klintman. There's one of the Seattle boys. 41 out of 175. Paulo Banchero. You just in time for Paulo. So you didn't get Clay, but you got Paulo. It's not too bad. There's Bronny Jr., Giannis, Luka, international love, showing up. Court side of my guy, Jalen Johnson. Get well soon. Had a great breakout year last year before putting his leg on backwards, but I called that all offseason. 132 out of 199. Reed Shepard on the patch auto. Nice little scratch and sniff with the scribble. And Draymond Green, 70 out of 249. Draymond. How many more years? How many more years do we have of Draymond Green? Also, will we miss him when he's gone? Will people care? Will people really value what he brought to the table? Speaking of scratches, Sniff Drills, what was the dude's name? Vince Carter dunked on the Olympics. Random German man. I forgot his name. That's good trivia. But yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I love Denny in Portland though. Now that Portland's actually doing something with him, I love Denny in Portland. But I wanted Denny on a title contender. But him being a big part of why Portland goes into contention, I also like. I think it's time to get Anthony Simons up out of there. I think it's time to hand the keys over to Scoop. Denny can help him out in the playmaking. I think it's time to make Shadon your number one. Get whatever you can for Jeremy Grant and DeAndre Ayton, and keep it pushing. That's the squad. That's where we go. That's what we should do over in Portland going forward, because they got something there. Robert Williams said Lakers. I'm hearing it's going to be DeAndre, which I'm furious about. But yeah, whatever, man. We need a big, bro. I like Time Lord a lot, but Time Lord is never healthy. So, nah. They can send him somewhere else. Somebody will pick him up, though. Somebody pick him up. That level of rim protection, ability to just roam off ball, the rebounding, the athleticism, is too much to pass up. Somebody will take a flyer. Somebody will take a flyer on Time Lord. I think Jeremy Grant's probably arguably the most valuable piece out of that. Ayton should be the one, but the way he be talking, I don't know if people want to really.
What I think would be interesting
Who?
if Portland is for real. What they're gonna do? What about Porzingis for Williams and pieces?
Porzingis for Time Lord and pieces.
Yeah.
So put Time Lord back in Boston.
Porzingis is, I think, incredibly valuable win.
AJ Mitchell, 30 out of 175.
Like, they're both hurt guys, but pretty high ceiling when they do play.
Redemption card. KP as their starting 5 or their starting 4?
That'd be the
117 out of 249.
I don't know if you really play Clingan and him together, but I mean, if Porzingis is
side of
doing
AJ.
force stretching stuff as like a 4, I guess, I can maybe see it working out.
I can see him working out. I mean,
your
rim protection be crazy.
Give it a shot.
142 and
I don't think Portland's
249.
taking a big swing like that.
You don't think what?
I don't think Portland's taking a big swing like that, though.
Jamal Sheed, 43 out of 249 on the auto. We got a scope of Jonathan Mogbo, Kaishan George. There's Luka on the Premier, Scoot Henderson, Jokic, and Chet on the silver. KP next to Kling Kong.
It's a weird fit, but it could be one of those things that seems so weird when that actually works out.
They need the shooting.
What's going to really piss me off is if a healthy Robert Williams somehow ends up on OKC. That's going to piss me off.
Time Lord. A healthy Time Lord.
That'd be a little busted.
What's everybody's thoughts on the rumored of Hardenstein not being there? Like Hardenstein being on the market.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's kind of crazy, right? Can you still say to him? I think so. I think you can play those two together. My issue is this. I think, like I said, Shadon should be your number one option. I think you really got to give that kid space to do his thing because when he's healthy, that's potential 3-level explosive scorer. He can shoot. The middies coming around. Need that. That first step is pretty good. I need him to be able to finish a little bit better. But I don't want bigs in his way either. And that's the other issue. Jumbo rookie 6 swatches. Card number fitting. Blur. Z. A. C. H. Bond villain. Tall for no reason. Zach Edey. On the swatches.
I mean, I need to see a little bit more from Klingon offensively before I really give him the keys to the car as the 5. Like I am your 30 minutes a game 25. I don't know, man.
But see, I'm okay with him not being that great offensively if everybody else opens up. Scoot opens up. Shadon opens up. Denny can supplement a lot of that too. Frederick Weiss, that's the guy. Denny can open up a lot of that too. They can probably find one more bucket getter, and then we can just have Clingy just do the rim protection stuff. Like if he patrols the paint, get his Mark Eaton on.
He's big ass out the way on offense. Like,
that's my issue. That's my issue. He's got to move.
He doesn't do anything offensively for him.
I mean, his hands aren't bad around the cup, so if he can catch and finish, then I'm fine. Or if he can just chase down the offensive boards when we miss and you can put those back, I'm cool. But I would be okay with them going to grab another.
That's all. Like, if they're really
another
good,
bucket.
Like, they want to get a shot. Like I could see that being one of the best things they're doing. Well, like his health has been slow this year.
What 5 in today's game needs to do anything offensively besides Embiid and Joker? I mean, for you to mention the Knicks and not mention Cat in that conversation is kind of wild. But he's one of those. Outside of that, I don't think you're.
Zubac is a lot.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Zubac does a lot in terms of like being a roll man. He's become a target that way. His post game isn't shabby.
Kelly Ware for the second half of the season for Miami.
I like that silver court side of Devin Booker though. I like that one. You need Hallie? We got you. Say less. Yeah, you did.
Miles Turner doing a bit for the Pacers.
Miles Turner makes things kind of stretch out in Indy. Keldon Johnson. I mean, there's that Wimby guy. 74 out of 299.
I don't know.
That Wimby guy.
Maybe a few guys.
It's a few guys.
Two, you said.
There's a few guys.
That's just me personally. I mean, I don't know.
There's a few of them out there. Could be wrong. There's a few of them out there though. Paulo Banchero on the silver. I get the point you're making, though. It's not a ton, but, I mean, it goes past that. 20 out of 75. Montas. There's
Nice.
Bub Carrington. Spider Mitchell. Zachary Risachet. Nice little patch of ZR. And Karamur. Wimby and Miles are not true fives, in your opinion. I mean, by that metric, neither is Jokic and Embiid, who we started this conversation with. Jokic is in the traditional five. With Embiid has way more finesse in his game than your traditional fives normally would. So, I mean, these are the fives of today. This is why you mentioned the fives of today.
What traditional ones are there?
Cat is another more of a finesse than a post guy. Like, Cat and Wimby kind of fit.
I think we've thrown tradition out the door in
Yeah.
the last 15 years.
With the skills. Oh, Alvin Sengun, my bad. There's Alpi. He's another one.
Domantas Sabonis.
With the way, is there a hit on? No Devin Carter hit yet. With the way the game's played, with it being way more skill based now, you're not gonna get, again, as Chris was saying, not a lot of traditional anything nowadays. I mean, there's a plethora of like 6'5" and up point guards running around the league now. That wasn't the case back in the day. Like, it was Magic was essentially that. They don't set out the three like Turner. So Turner does it by design because he spreads the floor for the ball movement and keeps the spacing out in Indiana. So I understand that. Wemby does need to shoot more inside the arc. I agree with you on there. I don't think he needs to like shoot as much from a distance that he does. But I mean, it's a part of his game. He's still figuring things out. Needs to add some rocks to his pocket. Once he gets a stronger base, then we can put him on the block a little more. I think ideally, once he fully gets settled, we'll probably see Wemby operating primarily from the pinch post like Dirk used to. So you catch him at that elbow, let him work there, and then have him spread out from there, pause if necessary. But like, you can put him out to the three. You can still hit his transition threes. You can play make from the pinch post. I think there's so much space to figure out what we can really do with Wemby that we're still in a stage where we're experimenting on what that is for right now. But he's not fully finalized with what he's going to be. Mobes, Darren Holmes, DeMar DeRozan, 209 out of 249. Yeah, you don't see him in the post a lot. There's a scope of Devin Carter. Is this? Oh wow. Yeah, I just peeked it. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. 94 out of 125, Jamal Murray. That's going to be fun. If that's what I think it is, that's going to be good stuff. Klay Thompson on the silver, Jalen Wells. There's Hallie on the base.
Behind what? That red? Or is it right here?
This.
Oh.
Let me take a look here.
I saw the name already. The chat saw the name already, I'm sure. And if that's what I think it is, it's lovely. All right. Can you say cover boy?
Ooh.
Luka Doncic, 25 out of 49. Very nice.
Lakers legend.
Very nice. Lakers legend, Luka Doncic.
Oh, yeah.
Only negatives in Kamal Maliwal scouting report is that he can't create his own shot and he doesn't have great range. He doesn't have great range yet. There's bases. There's a foundation for a really nice midi, possible stretch capabilities. What you're drafting Kamal for right now, though, defense. You're drafting him for the impact on the defensive end. He's got great hands around the cup. He's athletic as all hell. He grabs boards. Probably want him to do a little bit more defensively, but I think that had more to do with the fact that they had a lot of switching at Duke, so he wasn't around the cup a lot for that. I don't know if I'd call him overrated, but that's fine. But Kamal's a great finisher. He dunks everything when he gets around the bucket. He's still new to the game, and I think that's the part that makes him super intriguing. Like me personally,
7'2", 250.
been saying it all season. Once the draft, popped up and everything, I would say once we get past Coop, Dylan, Ace, probably VJ, on a flyer, like past that top 4, top 5, if you need a big, it's not a reach. If you take Kamon Malawak in the top 6 to 10, it's not a reach at all. It is not a reach at all. That kid is going to be really good. In my opinion, the highest ceiling in this class. Now, would he reach that ceiling?
A 19-year-old who is 7 3/4 feet barefoot, 252.8 pounds, 7'6 3/4 quarter wingspan, and a 9'6" standing reach.
Yeah.
He's 19.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He may or may not reach it, but you will for sure get a defensive monster. Silver, nice little AJ Johnson there.
We're talking about big bastards, potential true fives. I mean,
Yeah, come on.
Top of the list.
Kamon could be that.
A lot of teams. I want him in Toronto though.
I want him in Toronto as well. I think Kamon might end up. There's a Ferp dog.
Hey.
There you go, big Aussie. I think. Oh boy, Kawamura again, 109 out of 175. He's having a good break. I think Kamon has potential. Obviously, the jumper needs to come along. But I think once that does, because we've shown, like I said, good baseline. I think he's around 80% from the free throw line. So he can shoot. He's got decent touch. He just needs some consistency. And again, only been playing for 4 years. So there's that as well. But Kamon has potential to land somewhere. Give you maybe Miles Turner with better rebounding, more athletic. It's not a bad player. Ferp dog. This is 56 out of 99 on the Johnny Ferpy. Yeah, he might not. I mean, he might not need the jumper depending on the team he lands on. Just for the simple fact that, like I said, he catches everything. He goes up aggressively, dunks the ball. He's not hesitant about going to the basket if he has a matchup advantage. Does very good at rim running, pins under the basket. There's a lot there, especially for somebody that's still fairly new to the game. You take your time with him, you develop him nicely. Kamon's gonna be a problem. And landing him in Toronto would be scared. Not a lot of offensive responsibility on his side. They already want to play with a very switchable defense. Kamon fits right into that. He does great in drop. He does great in switches. Like, Kamon is one of those. He's probably my favorite prospect in this class, not named Coop or Fly, just to be clear. Also, if Dallas does decide to keep Cooper Flash and the mythical, healthy Anthony Davis turns out to be a real thing, Dallas's defense is going to be filthy. It's going to be filthy, bro. Lively out there.
Cooper Flag, Derek Lively.
Yeah, bro.
Like, that's crazy.
Jason Kidd coaching him up. Speaking of defense and crazy, 13 out of 49, Ben Wallace on the auto. Yeah, it's still case one, Lee. Who'd you have in this break?
I know he's got a hit in that first box of an animalistic type. I was at that banger.
There's Giddy on the court side, Laurie Markkinen on the silver. Rest Shea. There's Big Joker. 149 out of 149. Nice little bookend. Last of his kind of the Joker. Amen Thompson. Bobby Clinton. Amen's going to be a dog next year, too, by the way. Shane Sharp. You got another hit to 49 coming up. Kaishan George. 9 out of 99. Which one? Ben Wallace? No, it's a sticker. Clean Kong and Cam Thomas. 9 out of 49. Cameron Thomas. Bonafide bucket. McCain, SGA, and LeBron. Let me see. So you'll be happy.
I don't know the notes of the zebra mix, but I would make that noise. But I don't know the zebra mix.
You'll be happy with that.
That's clean.
You'll be happy with that. That was out of box one, sir. Get engaged, my friend.
I might need, some shoulder surgery. I might be out. I don't know.
Any Cam Thomas hits? I just literally just pulled one. literally just pulled this one.
After that box, bro. What?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's another one earlier. Your timing is wonderful. That's a top 5 card that breaks up the top 5. Yeah. It's up there.
The McCain? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a top 5.
The McCain, the Wemby, the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably it.
Cole Anthony Gold.
Cole Anthony Gold.
Cole Anthony card, but that's one.
Zanos, 41 out of 75 on the Sky High. There's Hillbilly Mamba, Barney Jr., Kaishan on the court side, Anthony Edwards, silver, base Wemby, Terrence Shannon Jr.,
probably up there.
157 out of 299. Yeah, Montas is one of them. We like Montas.
Michael Red.
Another boozy vert. Another nice
They're
little boozy vert patch. Khalil Ware. And Dean Bona. Jeremy Shohan. 160 out of 199 on the patch auto. And Dean Bona. 174 out of 199. Can he play his way to another team? If Embed turns into Embiid again. You take a flyer on JoJo. Somebody offers him up in a trade or gives you if Philly calls you and says, "Hey, we're going another direction. We got Embiid on the market." Do you go get him?
I think you kind of have to.
What say the people?
I don't know. Contract is crazy.
Contract is crazy.
Contract is
crazy. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. But you gotta answer that call, right? You gotta look at the squad to see what we got. What we got to give. Buying the breaks from the nicknames at this point. There's redemption. I mean, we're glad you like the nicknames at least. All homegrown.
Like, do the Lakers answer that phone call?
Did the Lakers answer that phone call? We'll entertain it. I think you gotta entertain it. I gotta see what they want in return. I'm wondering how much in the way he might be though. Because I mean,
Does Houston pick up the phone?
no.
Memphis?
if they're serious about keeping that team together, Melvin Ajinka on the Origins auto. What?
Bang!
What in the hell?
Bang!
What in the random?
Type shit.
My guy Cade finally showed out this year. Put the league on notice. He got game and stuff. Cody Williams, 55 out of 65. That's crazy. Melvin Ajinka of all people. How do you do that? Where do you do that at? Where do you do that at where we get the Ajinka cards? Out of Origins.
Type shit.
Keldon Johnson on the silver. Stephon Castle. Probably soon to be ex-teammates.
Does Golden State pick up that call?
No.
I don't think so, but it's pretty funny if they did.
No. Golden State does not pick up there. I'm wondering, man, it's gotta be, I don't think it's as wide open of a market to like say yeah to JoJo as one might think it should be, I guess. I don't know if like a bunch of teams answer that call and say pass, like, all right, I'll hear you out.
What about Milwaukee?
I mean, if they're desperate to keep Giannis.
I think they are desperate to keep Giannis, but I don't think they have any assets.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what.
Please take Kawhi.
I don't know what Philly want.
Please take Kawhi.
No.
Pretty please.
No.
Cherry on top type shit.
Oh, hold up.
You said that?
Yeah. That's a hang up, man. You gonna offer me Kyle Kuzma? I'm hanging up on you immediately. Immediately. Get off my phone playing. This is the problem. This is why don't nobody like y'all. Cause y'all be playing on the phone. Get off my phone talking about Kyle Kuzma. X Factor, Memsig, card 26, player, Domas.
What you call it?
Domantas Sabonis.
Traditional center.
Another old school gritty
old
center.
School, roll head nose to the grindstone type center right there.
Modern day Greg Kite. Yeah, Kuzma is trash though. Kuzma, I will forever say this as a Laker fan. Even as a Laker fan, Kyle Kuzma peaked in the summer league. that was the best. That was the best Kyle Kuzma we're going to get. He had a good little few games or whatever in the field.
Yeah.
But the best version of Kuzma was summer league.
He's running ballet right now.
Playing next to Lonzo in the summer.
He's running ballet and tap.
I believe it.
Summer hobby.
Not working on his footwork. Well, I mean, I guess that would work for his footwork. Post game, shooting touch, defense, rebounding. Court vision, none of that good stuff. Going to the Wizards. Nah, he was trash prior to, friend. He was trash prior to that. KJ Simpson, Bronny James on the silver. Golden Oreo Kuzma.
I got a decent
Mid-range Middleton, 18 out of 75.
I don't got that much love.
Yeah. Jared McCain, 156 out of 199. See, Lee popped up. Jared was like, hold up. I got to show out now. Court side of Jalen Johnson. Christopher Paul. Legendary Christopher Paul. Spicy P, 10 out of 249.
Potential finals MVP?
Jules Randle, 143 out of 290. They get this dub. They gonna host that trophy up. He's the guy. Risa Shea and OG Anunoby. He's been the most consistent, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's got the money now. He has that crazy ass done.
That's crazy. My man went from energy, big, in the Raptors, G League MVP, G League Finals MVP, played his way into the roster, got a championship in the league, and now he's about to get a Finals MVP, leading the Pacers who nobody saw coming to their first title. In fact, he did that for Toronto too. Damn, they're low key. Lowest of keys, but low key. Because that was their first one, right?
He's a winner.
Spicy P is a winner.
And, you know, it's the kind of the mantra of this Pacers team. He ain't a bitch.
Yeah.
No one on that team is a bitch.
Well, you got James Johnson on the sideline, so you can
Siakam,
puff your chest
you know,
out as much as you want to.
He plays with some fire, man.
He grinding, bro. He's a grinder. Still remember people saying Kuzma was better than. I remember that.
People who legitimately thought that we were going to build a dynasty
Around Kyle Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma and Gordon Tucker.
Yeah, THT, Kyle Kuzma. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all, bro? Taylor Horton Tucker.
What is he talking about?
He's got long arms. He's got a really long arm.
The pandemic really made a lot of us say some crazy shit.
Got long arms and a handle. Like skinny Isaiah Briscoe. Remember when Isaiah lost all that weight, came back to the league? It's like, damn, fam, you dropped 20 pounds and still didn't get no faster. that handle's kind of fire. But you need to hit the N1 mixtape circle with that, man.
I'm worried that I'm going to lose all this weight and I'll throw no high.
Like, my man's still below the rim.
What's the whole point of it?
He lost all that weight. He still slow as hell. Can't jump. I thought it was going to be a game changer. No, just change your game. Cade! 25 out of 75. Cade Cunningham on the auto.
Nice.
Keontae George, 136 out of 199.
Superstar.
Question for the Utah fans in the chat. What the hell is your team doing this year? Tejon Salone on the court side. Jason Tatum, get well soon. On the silver. Clean Calm. Isaiah Collier. Minecraft, Roblox, whatever we're going to call it. It's a large dome. Rowan Barrett Jr., 62 out of 65. Homegrown talent. Toronto's own. T-Dot. Everyone's soft outside of Giannis and Westbrook. That's a crazy combo put together. Think the same with Duke players. Oh, that's right. You don't like Coop. Was that you that didn't like Coop? Somebody came in here and said Coop was overrated. One of these breaks we were having, basketball discourse, and someone was yelling obscenities in the chat. Cooper flags overrated or something. Some nonsense. The Jazz is the one team I can say for sure that all their fans are from Utah. Yeah. It was you? Okay. Alright, I thought so.
I can't say I've met any Dodgers, Chargers, Kings, Jazz fans. I'll tell you that much.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Cooper way overrated.
I like the Raiders. I like the Dodgers. I like
LaMelo Ball.
I like the Utah Jazz.
72 out of 299. My man said Bogdanovich, best case scenario for Cooper. Tyler Hansbrough's the worst. So you wouldn't got the most Caucasian of Caucasian folks and made this comparison. Because this game is nothing like either one of those gentlemen. Victor Wembanyama, 33 out of 249. Another nice Wemby hit. Hansbrough is crazy. Cody Williams, 8 out of 99 on the scratch and sniff. Gordon Hayward, Bogey. I feel like it's a burner account. Visionary, Trae Young. That's fire.
Ooh, that is nice.
That is a very nice card.
Kaser?
Nice little Kaser. Towards the end. Last box, get the Kaser.
Oh, last box mode.
Jason Tatum on
Hey.
the 79 out of 99. Nice little camo. Blue camo. Prime Chandler Parsons? Nah. I'm white, so it's not racist. We've heard that before.
No, that's just not. I agree right now.
Heard that statement before.
Similar complexion? That's just not true.
Prime Chandler Parsons is crazy. Nah, Flag's legit. Flag's legit. I don't think he's your number one. I've been calling him Scottie Whippen for a few years now, and I think that's probably where we land. He looks like ultimate glue guy, potential possible star. I don't think he should be your number one, but like he's necessary. He's a necessary player for your team to win games. He's going to be a good defender from Jump Street. He's not going to make a ton of mistakes. Christian Laettner 2.0. We just out here. He's out here yelling. He's out here saying stuff, huh? If y'all want to keep it in that realm and be a bit more accurate, we can go Bobby Jones. I think the Karolinko comp has some legs, but not a ton. I think Coop's way more advanced offensively than Andre. But Christian Laettner 2.0 is wild. Chandler Parsons, wild. Hansborough might be the wildest. Might be the wildest. They don't even play alike. That's purely Carolina. I've seen Buzelis get it flagged. The footage is hard to find. Not the one we want footage. We've also seen Flag get at some pros. Like that's gonna happen. Hansborough, a better college player. Fantastic. Fantastic. Will be the same NBA career. You got Cooper Flag as a journeyman. So you think Cooper Flag is going to be a journeyman that's terrified of Ron Artest? That's what you think. As a number one pick. Hansborough was in college for like 18 years, fam.
Anyway, case 2 here.
Yeah, case number 2. That's wild. You make sure you buy them in the breaks when those cards come out too. Get your value. Case numero dos. Like Anthony Bennett. Or are we just naming random white players? Frank Burkowski, Dave Corzine.
Look at a mix of Mark Price and Sean Bradley and Drazen Petrovic. That's just the kind of guy I see Cooper Flag as. And if he was coached by Rick Carlisle and Larry Bird, that makes sense to me, bro. Right?
My man said brick house. That is a good question. I don't think there was any Derek White outside of base. If there was base. You gonna call him Steve Novak as well? Dino Raja. John Gugliotta. Googs is a dog, bro. I like Googs. Great Googly Moogly. Thunder Dan. All right. All right. Oh, man. Shout out Dan Marley. Tijon Saloon, 58 out of 75. Stephon Castle, 14 out of 249.
Nice.
Another nice Castle right there's Kyrie. Jared McCain on a patch. He popping now. Jalen Green. And Dean Bona. MPJ. Courtside is Steph Curry. Keldon Johnson on the silver. And Cam Johnson, 26 out of 49. On Cameron Johnson, don't forget Bob Sura. Wow. I like Bob, though. Bob is on that guilty pleasure list of players that like I shouldn't like as much as I did. No new Bob. Florida State Sura. Cleveland Cavaliers legend Bob Sura. The original swag. Shout out Scalabrine. I do like Scal. Scal is the epitome of levels. I'm closer to Jordan than you are to me, and I'll prove it. He was right. He was right. Levels to this basketball thing. Everybody can't go. This dude trash. Alright, play me 1-on-1. We're gonna lay all this to rest. Get the camera out. I'm gonna put all this to bed real quick. Adam Morrison. Jason Richardson, 60 out of 75 on an auto. That's fire. Scal does need a kaboom card. I concur. Cam Thomas, 44 out of 199. Kaishan George. Jokic on the silver. Reed got to cut that mustache off, man. What's up with the Shepherds in these mustaches? 12 out of 175, Kaishan George. Yeah, we'll put the show on pause. You go answer that Steve Blake call. Fuego, Stephon Castle, 30 out of 99. Very nice hit there. Ron Holland. Risa Shea. There's Zach on the court side. Chris Paul. Mongbo. There's a redemption behind the Giannis. And that redemption belongs to X Factor Mem Sig, card 11. The player, Io. The sumo. I like Io. He's a bull, but we still like him. That says Steve Blake calling me. A ring a ding ding. Steve Blake, Laker legend. Trailblazer legend, Steve Blake. I actually like Blake. That shot was ugly. Low-key hideous. But he hit it from time to time. The dog on defense. Smart, heady player. Strong IQ of the game. Really makes the right plays. You know, typical scout report. Steve was a dog. I like Steve. You know it's bad for your franchise when the career backups are like getting legit, like real minutes. Like we really got to play it.
Is TJ McConnell just Steve Blake 2.0?
No, he's better than Blake. He's better than Blakey. More famous at Maryland than the NBA. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. So is Luther Head. You guys remember Fire and Ice at NC State? What was that? Chris Cordiani and Rodney Monroe. Remember David Bailey, Indiana Hoosier legend. I just meant being more famous at Maryland than in the pros. And Dean Bona. Zach Edey. He just looks just tall for no reason. Paulo Banchero, 31 out of 99. That's Paulo hit there. Got a couple of those. Naz Reid. Naz is nice. 9 out of 35.
Nas Reed.
Alexander Saw on the Sparks. Oh yeah, the extension of the coach on the floor. That's it. That's the next one. Good floor general. Devin Carter, finally. 267 out of 299 on the hit. Just makes the right. Well, Devin Carter, back-to-back. 41 out of 99, this time on the patch auto. You know, makes the right plays. There's LeBron, 222 out of 249. We're answering a lot of CG calls. Wemby on the court side. And Wardell on the silver. He's a coach's dream. I don't even have to say anything. He just, it's like he knows what plays to me. Need a Holly in this case? Got you. I got you. I think we'll get a Holly out of this box. That's our Holly box. Bottom row, third from the left. That's our Holly box. Alex Saw. Did you guys like Saw last year? Did you see the potential? Like I said, it's wide open Washington for everybody to kind of just do whatever they can do, and we'll figure out what we have. That's what it looks like over there. So we saw games where Sarr gave you 30, where he shot the J. We saw the potential there. Saw Bub get some games in there. Same thing with Tyshawn. AJ towards the end of the year, obviously, got an opportunity to kind of showcase a little bit. So they got a lot of open room over there for somebody to take the helm and be the guy. Hopefully, they can get a piece in there that kind of brings all that together and makes it digestible for everybody to eat. Miles Turner. PI, Bradley Bill, Bronny, TSJ on the silver. Rowan Barrett Jr., 36 out of 249. Clean Kong in the clutch, 14 out of 75 on the Donovan Clean. Having a really solid break. There's Kaishan George again on the red, white, and blue. West Side Connect Gang. Jalen Wells, get well soon. On the court side, LeBron Silver. Jalen Tyson. Nicole Dorsich, tie-dye party. 5 out of 25 on the tie-dye. Scratch and sniff auto. Scope of KD. It's a scope on him and wherever he's going to land. What do you guys think would be a good spot for Kevin Durant? Where would you like to see him? Wizards. That's about the closest to the crib he's going to get, right? If he plays for the Wiz. You want to know something that won't happen? That. Anywhere but the Knicks. Yeah, I'm not buying into that one. If we're talking about losing Cat for KD, I don't think that's the move you make. I don't think that's smart. Knicks need to figure out their coaching situation. They hire anybody yet? Mike Malone, right? Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think OKC would be a good spot for him. If they don't get this win, they don't get this title, then yeah. All right, here's our Hallie box. My prediction. This is our Hallie box. You want Cat gone? What do you want Cat gone for? So Taylor Jenkins and Mike Malone. Malone probably makes the most sense for the talent they have on that team. I think if Taylor comes to implement that same offense they ran in Memphis, it's going to get spooky. And I don't know if that works. It probably should work with New York's talent because you're not asking guys to do a lot of creating on their own. Paolo Banchero, 14 out of 175. Evan Mobley. Asking you shall receive Bub Carrington, 67 out of 149. CGs are active. When your card must high, the CGs look out for you. Courtside, Austin Rivers. Zanos, welcome to the tie-dye party. 2 out of 25. It's like games played. AJ Mitchell. Jalen Johnson, my guy, 29 out of 49. Jalen Johnson on the auto. And Zach Edey. Jalen Johnson. Get well soon, kid. Was having a really good season before he broke his body. Let's say y'all John Collins out there, open up the door, say, Jalen, go do your thing, fam. He got it. Another Duke boy. Figured it out in the league. Always have the talent to be one of the best in that class. Just, had to get his head on right. Seems to have done so in the ATL. I got Bub. All right. Nikola Jokic, 42 out of 299. Reed Shepard, 49 out of 49. And a draft patch. Salone, 118 out of 199. Fuego JT. Zach Edey on a silver. Ty Maxey, 54 out of 99. Nice hit there for the Maxey spot. Tyler Kolek, 2 out of 99 on the patch auto. Diati and a silver Darren Holmes. All right, well, not the highly box I thought it was going to be. But he's in this case somewhere. Giannis for Cat. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And that's what that will be. Call that man Forrest Gump. It's crazy. What the run he's had has highly shook the overrated mantle or the overrated branding. What the playoff run he's had. Are we past the most overrated player in the league thing? Or is that still in effect? Isaiah Collier, 196 out of 249 on the Roblox. Reed Shepard, 179 out of 299. Khalil Ware on the patch. Drew Wiggins. Matas. Jalen Wells. T.S.J. and Jules Randle. This is your first break ever? Nice. Congrats. The CGs like the newbies. The CGs do like the newbies. Ron Holland. Scope was Zach Levine. Kaishan George. Jonathan Mogbo, 1 out of 175, first of his kind. What's up, Jason? What's good, Brody? I'm doing all right, friend. I'm doing all right. Bub Carrington, 209 of the 249 on the auto. Ask for Bub. Bub starts arriving. Nikola Topic on the scope. Courtside of Cody Williams. Courtside of KP. Jalen Green on the silver. Jalen Wells. Reed Shepard. And Jacoby Walter. 16 out of 35. Any hockey cards? No hockey cards. Not in this break. This is a break right now. So we don't have any hockey to put on display here. Are we done? We've done hockey breaks before, right? Chris. Christopher. We've done hockey breaks before, right?
Have we?
Yeah, we've done hockey before, haven't we?
Not when I was here.
Huh. Could have sworn. You've seen every Celtic except for Derek White. Fair. Baylor Shireman. I don't know if you've seen him yet. Got Max Christie tonight. Yeah, 7 boxes left. Oh, 8 boxes to include this one. Let's make some miracles happen. Let's please the people. Podcast P. Jonathan Mogbone and patch. DeJounte Murray, 16 out of 49. Josh Hart, 41 out of 75. Scope of Ty Maxey. Oh, we got a green. Say that one. There's McCain on the silver. Jules Randle, 208 out of 299. Bless you, sir. Carl Towns on the court side, and then Zion Williamson. Bless you again, sir. Thank you very much. What happened?
How dumb you are. Christ.
It's self-deprecation.
Yeah.
Don't be so tough on yourself, sir. All right.
Guilty.
Got a clutch. No, stop playing, fam. Stop playing. 4 out of 5. Clutch insert. Victor Wembanyama.
Wow.
Stop playing, bro.
Wow.
Are we serious? Are we serious?
You like that, folks.
That's crazy. 2 Wembies to 5.
Right there, brother.
That's crazy. Stop playing. Value. Sir, go play Lotto now.
777. This guy's 555.
That's crazy. It's 3 breaks in a row. 555. All the Wembies.
Maybe chemo here.
You also had another Wemby earlier in the break that was, you know, numbered fairly well. You got a court side. That's insane. 2 green Wembies. Might as well get the 1-on-1 now. Let's get that out the way. Let's just get that out the way. That's crazy. Is he gonna have a long career? Or is he going to be boshed? I'm hoping for a long career. Asura came back. He had a blood clot. I'm hoping Wemby comes back. And we don't, like, this is the only thing we see of this nature from him. Kyle Filipowski. Because I think we need a Victor Wembanyama type of player in the association. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I want to see, like, what this eventually turns into. I have to know. Diati. Khalil Ware, 145 out of 249. That's crazy, though. Nadeem Bona, 224 out of 249. Giannis on the court side and Khalil Ware on the silver. What are the odds of pulling 2 green Wembies? Pretty damn slim. Which is why you should be playing some sort of lottery right now. Because apparently your luck is at an all-time high. That's crazy. That is crazy. Usually you don't see that for like top-notch players. You might catch a couple of low number hits and like some run-of-the-mill folk. But not a Victor Wembanyama. 2 greens to 5. 5 out of 5 and a 4 out of 5. That would be up to the gentleman there to divulge that if he chooses to. Either way, he got that back. Probably like it a lot. Wife thinks you're crazy. She's like, so what? Some guy with a long last name on some cardboard. What's the big deal? I just bought you 15 handbags, bro. 15 handbags. You know those shoes you've been wanting? That card just bought those shoes. This vacation we've been trying to do, that piece of cardboard just paid for all that. Jordan Poole, Golden State fame. Scottavius Barnes, that is the wildest pose in card history. Asul, 124 out of 199 on the Asur Thompson. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It continues. Clean Kong, 39 out of 49 on the patch auto. Nice little scratch and sniff with the scribble. We like it. Salone. This is a courtside silver. So show that some love. Base Hallie, because Hallie's based. Ron Holland, 79 out of 125. And Wemby on the silver, because, you know, why not? Why not? Insane.
You need hundreds?
Hmm?
You need hundreds?
Yeah, we got some. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what we got for now.
All right. Well, gracias. He's the only center left in Portland. He should have a big year. I think he will. You've been predicting all the cards. You predicted the 2 green Wembies. A good call. You too should be playing some sort of gambling game where predictions are on the line. This is not financial advice. A 3rd green is coming. Oh no. EJ, is a 3rd green coming? EJ's predicted all the cards. Is my 1-1 in here? I need that. I need that. Zach LaVine, 102 out of 199. Jordan Poole, 41 out of 299. Courtside of Jalen Green. Alex Sarr on the silver. Jackie Q. Cade. Dillingham. And Fuego. Reed Shepard, 44 out of 99. Zanos, 117 out of 149. That is Zion Williamson. And Jackie C. Okay. That Jeremy Lin card looked cool. That's crazy. Reporting back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he should. He should. He should. Donovan Clean should definitely have a good year this year. Portland's on the rise. They should be next to the West, or one of those teams listed for next to the West. He had a good rookie season, real solid. The thing they asked him to do isn't a lot, so he should be able to perform well and have a good year this upcoming season. No, it's been at least 3. At least 3. No, you didn't have no Jeremy Lin, dude. They're playing with you. The gentleman in Brooklyn. In Brooklyn, that's jersey is Asian. So the thought process is that it's Jeremy Lin. It's not. There hasn't been a Jeremy Lin hit yet. Yeah, I'm pretty big on Shadon too. Think he should be their top option. Matas! Boozy Vert. Brandon Ingram. Fuego, Demetrius, John Morant. Got IQ. Austin Reeves on the court side. Rob Dillingham. Luka. Draymond Green. Court side of Jaylen Brown. And a silver court side of Jalen Tyson. Oh, we're always having fun, Brian. We're always having fun. You know that. It's a hoot over here. As long as no wrestling, it's crazy. Why you gotta hate on the wrestling, bro? People love the wrestling. Don't hate on the wrestling. That another? Nah. That another green? Jesus H. Cristo. Well, it's not that type of green. It's not one of those, though. Bronny, Tristan da Silva. It's not those type of green. I don't think so. Not this time. Clean Calm. Redemption. Nah, okay. It's not. It's one of the regular ones. I was about to say. Keldon Johnson, 235 out of 249. Scoot. Stephen Castle's not a bad one, though. 58 out of 75. We like that. Devin Carter, 135 out of 149. By request. Paulo Banchero, 167 out of 175. Emmanuel Quickly, 21 out of 299. Are you serious? 29 out of 49 on the Origins auto. Melvin and Jinka.
Dang.
That's crazy, fam. What is happening right now? Melvin and Jinka. Have yourself a break. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. We aim to please. $3 spot fee. Maybe. Possibly. You contact the right people, you might get all $3 of those dollars back for the Melvin and Jinka autos. Better than flag is crazy. I like the fact that you're willing to like die on this hill. Respect to you. Very wrong. But props to you. Sticking to your guns. Alright. 29. Let's see what our redemption is going to be. X Factor Memsig. Card numero 6. And the player, Jabari Smith Jr. Okay, it's not bad. Haven't seen a lot of Barry in this break. Not mad at that. Houston Rockets legend, Jabari Smith Jr. Well, you can tell LeBron in your first game, "Hey, man, you should play against my dad." I've been doing this for too long. Sorry. Go sit down somewhere. "Hey, man, you played against my dad." What's your favorite movie, Emperor? Out of curiosity. Respect to the classics. Probably super bad. KJ Simpson. There you go, Brian. Back just in time. 287 out of 299. Get your KJ hit out the way. I told you I got you. Ron Holland. Courtside. Khalil Ware, silver. Alex Sarr on the clutch. Chet. 41 out of 75 on the Chet Holmgren. There's another base, Hallie. See, they are real. AJ Johnson. 18 out of 99. Or the Dark Knight trilogy if we aren't counting comedies. 146 out of 199. Domas.
What's your number?
Isaiah Collier. No Neck. Nadine Bona. Another visionary. Seattle-born Paulo Banchero.
Nice.
Fire. Fire. Oh! Big caser. Big caser. $100 value prices for the PC. The $100 value in American currency, like US dollars. Yeah, that's what we've been saying. This is the revenge tour. They call him overrated, and for him to like win the finals or win a title against the MVP will be pretty crazy. Who's overrated now? Crazy part about it, he won't get Finals MVP for that though. That'll probably go to Siakam. Same way the Eastern Conference joint did. And how he got snubbed on that too. Not snubbed. I don't know if he got snubbed. But he definitely thought it was for be him. He was like, oh. Oh, okay. I don't even know which voice he used when he had to talk Spicy P afterwards. You know, congratulations, dog. I thought, man. Yeah, he's not gonna. Yeah, he's not going to win Finals MVP off of that. But he had a hell of a run, though. His playoff run for Hallie has been pretty crazy. All the clutch shots, all the game winners. Yeah, he's been pretty good. No, I didn't see that. That's funny. Do we believe that Wilt actually scored 100 points in one basketball game? The true gold Klingon would be crazy. We've done that before too. Definitely pulled a Klingon gold on some of our other streams. Ron Holland, Joel Embiid, non-numbered. Tristan da Silva, Jared McCain on the silver. Alex Sarr. Cade. 159 out of 249. Cade Cunningham on the auto. Second one of them. Miles Turner, 197 out of 199. Reed Shepard on the court side. Zanos, silver. Zach Edey. Nick Woosh. Yves Missy, and Keontae George. Miles Turner. That's what I want to be a Laker end of the season. I would like Miles Turner to come over to Los Angeles. He could dress as wild as he wants to. And nobody. We had Kyle Kuzma on the squad, man. We had Russell Westbrook on the squad. Wear whatever you want to wear. Just be a shot blocker and hit some stretch J's and catch a couple lobs if look at the size to throw you some. That's it. Real easy. But come to LA with that. Be a Laker. Go get your jersey you never wore before. Jersey you never wore before. You can be like 35 or something. But you can wear like pants up to your shins. All you want, bro. The scarves and stuff. All that, fam. You can do all that in LA. We don't care. Just show up and ball. Is that a green? Another green. This time it's not Wemby though. It's not Wemby. Looks like another French player, but not Wemby. I low-key saw the jersey, which makes me want it to be one specific player. So we'll see if that's the case. Hopefully my guy is still here to celebrate. Brandon Ingram, 98 out of 299. There's Clean Kong. Wow. Welcome to the tie-dye party, JJ Barea. 4 out of 25 on the auto. That's crazy. Shout out JJ.
That's a real baller right there.
It's a hooper right there. Christopher Paul.
Shouts out Puerto Rico.
Ron Holland having a good break. 124 out of 199. Court side of Jaden Ivey. 1 out of 5. Tijan Saloon on the court side. That's fire. It's a nice hit for that spot. Dominated LeBron in the finals as a rookie. Was that JJ's first year? 11? I don't think so. Cason Wallace by request. 8 out of 199 on the patch auto. A little scratch and sniff with the scribble. And LaMelo Ball. Was 11 JJ's first year? Also not sure. Because I'm checking it, the GPS. I don't know how the hell we got here. So we were talking about it. I don't know how we got here. We talking about JJ Barea. That's cool. I mean, I guess I can see the segue. You know, if I'm gonna let you do you. Cason Wallace, there it is. We broke ground. We broke ground indeed. That's how you do it, Zach. That's how you get out the gates right there. Alright, 3.5 boxes left. Coming down to the home stretch. We'll have the no cap recap at the conclusion. You guys can see all the hits in real time. Got 3 greens, 2 zebras. Waiting on zebra 1 of case 2. Waiting on 1 of 1 of this break, because that will be fire. Finish out strong. Cody Williams, 146 out of 149. Got you. Anthony Davis on the patch. That's young AD too. Reed Shepard, Podcast P. Amen Thompson, 71 out of 75. Arguably the best athlete in the league. Only competition is his twin. Darius Garland on the scope. Tristan Da Silva, Devin Booker on the court side. Keldon Johnson feeling real shiny over there. Real silvery. Let you get another bub. Were you here for the last couple bubs? Were you here for the bub auto that we pulled? Another bub number that we pulled. My man came in on his collar. Another one. DJ Khaled. Another one. That was it. Another one. Now I ain't see it. Now I need to see something. Y'all want the old hole? Listen to my old albums. Shaden Sharp is very athletic. He's very bouncy. But, god damn it. Hold on just a second. Personally. Alright. Sorry about that. But anywho, yeah, Shaden is very bouncy. But I think for complete athleticism, end-to-end speed, lateral quickness, leaping ability, second jumps, Thompson twins are the 2 most athletic players in all of the landscape. Jules Randle, 8 out of 99. It's KJ on the scope. James Harden, 228 out of 249. A couple base Halleys right there. Westside Connect Gang, 47 out of 249. DK Net Splash on the auto. There's Jackie Cool, 209 or 201 out of 249. No, that is not Jeremy Lin. Stop saying that. AJ Johnson on the silver. Clutch of Jalen Brunson. Swipe of Fox. Court side of James Harden. And Scoot Henderson on the silver. Ja is He's in that combo. He's not more athletic than the Thompsons, though. Pretty bouncy. Devin Carter. Brody, 118 out of 175. On a Russell Westbrook. Courtside of KD. Simone on the silver. Jaylen Brown. Cody Williams. Baylor Shireman. Khalil Ware, 211 out of 299. Kyle Kuzma. Bub Carrington, there you go. 61 out of 99 on the patch. Another bub for you. Ty Maxey. Topich. Black Jesus. Anthony Edwards, 9 out of 75 on our guy AE. Love it. Love it. Khalil Ware. Push Bam Adebayo to the 4. Probably better suited for that spot. Defensive versatility with those on the court is pretty crazy. And Khalil is everything you need out of active 7-footer. I got Bub. All right, 2 boxes left. Texan, I hope he was there for that one. That's your Bub Carrington. Kawhi Leonard, 7 out of 299. Why is he in the break then? Also, Eagle Darrow. That's a throwback from the beginning of the break on the request. 13 out of 199 on the patch auto of Oso. CG didn't forget about you. Jimmy Butler. Zion Williamson, another hit. 10 out of 35. Very nice. Nice short number, Zion. Zachary Resauche, 74 out of 99 on the Sky High insert. Demetrius. Tyler Hero and Trae Young. Also, was like one of the first niggas dropped. He here now. Nice Reese Shea hit. And nice Oso by request. All right. Box and a half. There's our zebra. Zach Edey. Dame Lillard on the clutch. There's Ja, 154 out of 249. Ron Holland again, 93 out of 99 on the scratch and sniff. Scope of Devin Booker. Luke on the clutch. Stephon Castle on the silver. Jacoby Walter. Enrique Freeman, 38 out of 175. Any good Clay hits? No. Yeah, I'm gonna go through all at the end, Tony. You gotta fire a little visionary Paulo though. 6 out of 249. Tristan Newton. Couple Pacer hits there. Coley Williams, 200 out of 249. McCain on the court side, and the beard. James Harden is our zebra. Nice. Nice. Got to be a floater. Had to be a floater. Not with this shot form. That has to be a floater. Got to the spot on the floor. Decided to put up the floater. Has to be. No way that's his authentic shot. I will burn his whole establishment down. That's his actual shot. Everything is go up in flames. Just like that shot. All right. Last box. Hail Marys. Full court heaves. Comeback quarters. That's what this is. Let's get it. Let's get it. Again, no cat recap at the conclusion of the break. OG Anunoby, Baylor Sharman, Jason Tatum, 77 out of 299. Nah, no uno de unos yet, Brian. Yet. ISO Joe, 74 out of 99. Joe Johnson on the patch auto. 48 out of 49. Antonio Riffs on the auto. Andrew Wiggins on the silver. Dean Bona. Jared McCain having a good break. 63 out of 75. Courtside of Wardell. Gold Gang. 6 out of 10. Nikola Topic.
Nice.
On the gold.
Nice.
You did call that.
I literally did. I
You
said
did.
gold
You said it's going to be a gold Topic incoming. You did call that. Well played, sir. Well played. Well played. So it happens when you like that, huh? Dylan Jones, 18 out of 49 on the auto. And Scotty Barnes on the Premier. Red, white, and blue. Playing for Canada. Dylan Jones looks like the Weeknd in the face. A little bit. Like if Weeknd was playing a basketball player in the movie, that's the character. He played Dylan Jones. All right, last stack of packs coming up. The no cap recap. We'll send you fine folks on your way to enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will be back mañana for some more of it. Yeah, it's a good thing you did. It's a good thing you did. No problem, Zach. There's still some left. We're not done yet. Don't go spraying off just yet, son. No cap recap right after this. All right. The Last of Us. Right here, right now. Chris Paul, Stopich, Risa Shea, Kobe White, 201 out of 299. Zach Levine. We need a Mata. It's 55 out of 99. Little Boozy Vert on the patch. Risa Shea, Bronny on the silver. Terrence Shannon. Wardell, 9 out of 99, Steph Curry. Courtside of Cam Christie. And a silver Julius Randle in our festivities. Good break. Really nice hits in this break. Steven Top Load. The Stragglers. Get the riff-raff out of the way. And no cap recap coming up. I don't believe so. Typically not, but let's see. Yeah, it's not associated with any specific player, game, or event. So they trolling. They playing with us. But anywho, no cap recap right now. Here are our redemptions from the break. Jabari Smith Jr., Ayo Dosunmu, Domantas Sabonis. Oh, this is not a redemption. Might as well be. Melvin Ajinka and Zach Edey. Ajinka is our base auto. Non-numbered.
Your usual?
Yep. No beans.
No frills.
To 299, Kobe White, Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, Khalil Ware, Brandon Ingram, KJ Simpson, Emmanuel Quickly, Jordan Poole, Julius Randle, Reed Shepard, Nikola Jokic, Devin Carter, LaMelo Ball, Julius Randle, Terrence Shannon Jr., Keldon Johnson, Bronny James, Joel Embiid, Tyshawn George, Russell Westbrook, and Andrew Wiggins. To 249. It's a lot of them. Cody Williams, John Morant, Tristan Newton on the auto, Jackie Q, Dalton Connect on the auto, James Harden, Kate Cunningham auto, Keldon Johnson, Khalil Ware, Adeem Bona, Bub Carrington on the auto, Isaiah Collier, RJ Barrett, LeBron James. Oh, but there's more. Stephon Castle, Victor Wembanyama, Pascal Siakam, DeMar DeRozan, Chris Middleton, James Harden, Jamal Shed on the auto, Draymond Green, Devin Booker, AJ Mitchell, Jordan Clarkson, Dame Lillard, and Khalil Ware yet again. Our hits to 199. Patch auto of Cason Wallace, Ron Holland, Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis, Zach LaVine, Asur Thompson, Tejan Saloon, Cam Thomas, Keontae George, Jared McCain, Jeremy Shohan on the patch auto, Adeem Bona, Reed Shepard on the patch auto, Chet Holmgren, Brandon Ingram, Luka Doncic, Devin Booker, and Dylan Jones patch auto. To 175, Enrique Freeman, Russell Westbrook, Paulo Banchero, Jonathan Mogbo, Paulo Banchero, Kaishan George, Yuka Kawamura, AJ Mitchell, Paulo Banchero, Kyrie Irving, Stephon Castle, Julius Randle, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, and Bam Adebayo. No problem, Brian. Appreciate you, fam. Stay up, stay strong, friend. 149, Cody Williams, Devin Carter, Zion Williamson, Bub Carrington, Nikola Jokic, Miles Turner, and Franz Wagner. Nice little color match on that one. To 125, Ron Holland, Jamal Murray, Khalil Ware, and Derek Lively on the patch auto. To 99, these was the hits. Sean Kemp on the auto, Montas Buzelis patch, Steph Curry, Joe Johnson patch auto, Ron Holland patch, Oso Iguodala on the patch auto, Zachary Sachet, Bub Carrington patch, Julius Randle patch, AJ Johnson, Reed Shepard and Fuego, Tyler Kolek on the patch auto, Ty Maxey, Devin Carter patch auto, Paulo Banchero. Also, Stephon Castle on the Fuego, Cody Williams on the patch, Jason Tatum, Kaishan George, Johnny Furpey patch, Jared McCain, Ron Holland, Harrison Ingram on the auto, Dalton Connect patch auto or patch, AJ Johnson patch auto of Adeem Bona. 275, Jared McCain, Anthony Edwards, Amin Thompson, Chet Holmgren, Stephon Castle, Josh Hart, Donovan Clingan in the clutch, auto Jason Richardson, to John Saloon, Kate Cunningham on the auto, Chris Middleton, Zion Williamson, Montas Buzelis, Chet Holmgren auto, patch of Montas, Gigi Jackson on the auto, and Michael Red on the auto. All of those are 275. To 65, just a couple, RJ Barrett and Cody Williams. Our hits 249. Antonio Reeves auto, Dylan Jones auto, Melvin Ajinka Origins auto, Donovan Cleveland patch auto, DeJounte Murray, Reed Shepard patch, Jalen Johnson auto, Cam Johnson, Cam Thomas, Ben Wallace on the auto, Luka Doncic, Donovan Cleveland on the auto, and Kyle Kuzma. 235. Zion Williamson, Jacoby Walter, Nas Reed, Jackie Koo, Donovan Clingan, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Our tie-dye party, J.J. Barrera on the auto, Zion Williamson, Nikola Durges on the patch auto, Brandon Ingram, Spicy P, and a patch of Ron Holland. Our Zebras, for late evening, James Harden, Yuki Karamura, and Jared McCain. Very nice cards there. Our silver court sides, Jalen Tyson, Tejan Saloon, Devin Booker, and Dalton Connect. We had a couple of visionaries, Paulo Banchero and Trae Young. Sits there. Gold Gang, Nikola Topic, Steph Curry, and Cole Anthony on the patch auto. And finally, our lowest number hits of the break, all 3 to 5. Tejan Saloon. And not 1, but 2 Victor Wembanyama's numbered to 5. 4 out of 5 on this bad boy, 5 out of 5 bookend on this card here. Best 2 hits of the break. Clear and easy. That is our break in its entirety. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you the next time around. Have a good evening.